Today I'm going to show you how I made this melting box. I'm going to start out in SketchUp by making a square that is 100 millimeters by 100 millimeters. Then I'm going to use the offset tool to make a line that is 2 millimeters from the outside edge. Then use the push-pull tool to raise the outside walls up by 98 millimeters. Use the freehand tool to draw a squiggly line on the inside of the walls. Draw the line a little bit past the corner and then erase the extra. Make sure the lines connect at the corners. Do the same on all four sides. Make sure the lines connect at the end. Use the push-pull tool to push the top part of the wall out from the inside. Do this on all four sides. That's all there is to this part. You can make a group if you want, but it's not really necessary. Save your work. Then download the STL file. You can also download the PNG file so you have an image of it. Now download the SketchUp file and save it in a folder. Now we're going to go over to Tinkercad and open the STL file we just created. The first thing we're going to do is duplicate the object. Then we will turn it into a hole. Create a new block that is 100 millimeters on each side. Select the two blocks and align them. Then group them together. Now create a new block that is 96 by 96 millimeters. Now align the two blocks front to back and side to side. Then group those two boxes and you will have the top part. We are going to print the top part upside down, so rotate it 180 degrees and drop it down to the base. Change the colors to white and black. Now we need to make a ring that will hold the LED lamp in the center. Make a cylinder that is 70 millimeters in diameter. Make the height 6 millimeters. Now grab the cylinder hole and make that 60 millimeters, or however big your LED light is going to be. Then align the two cylinders and make a group. Now we can put the ring in the middle of the base and align it. We just need to raise it by 2 millimeters. Now we need to make a hole for the cable. Use the round roof shape and make it 4 millimeters wide and 5 millimeters tall. Then turn it into a hole. We can align it with the base side to side. Then use group to cut out the hole. Don't worry about the extra little cutout part because we're going to make a bigger hole for the USB plug. We can group the ring and the base so it doesn't get moved accidentally. Now we're going to use the block hole to make a hole for the USB plug end. My USB plug is 7 by 15 millimeters, so I'm making it a half a millimeter bigger on each side. Now just align it to the center, side to side. To make sure you don't get too close to the back wall, you can align it with the back part and then move it in 2.1 millimeters. Extend the block until it's just inside the ring. Now select the base and group everything together. Now if you flip the top over, it will fit perfectly on the bottom part. And this is what it will look like when it's finished. In order to print, the top has to be upside down, so we're going to turn it back over. Now save the STL file and save an image. Now we're going to open Bamboo Studio. Import the STL file you just created. Now add a second plate. Right-click and split the object into two pieces. Then move the top to the second plate. Right-click and center both objects on their respective plates. You can make the parts any color you like. If you're printing the base black, do that first, and then manually change the filament to white before you print the top part. Then slice the first plate. This will take 2 hours and 13 minutes to print and use about 72 grams of filament. When you're ready to print, just send it to the printer. One thing I forgot about on the puck lights is that the controller is much bigger than the plug on the end of the cable. So I'm going to have to cut a bigger hole into the base of the box. So here we are back in Tinkercad, and I'm going to make a whole cube and make it 20 millimeters by 11 millimeters. Then I will align that with the base and cut it out. Sometimes these things happen when you don't think a project through completely. You don't always find your mistakes until you're done printing. For this first box I printed, I can always cut the hole bigger with a saw. If you want to use a wireless LED light, you can make the base without any holes at all. Now I'm just going to adjust the ring size for the new wireless lights I bought. Just group the new ring and box together and you have a base for a wireless LED light.